Hi, welcome to my channel 369 Tarot. Thank you all so much for being here with me, and thank you for existing on this beautiful planet with me as well. So I'm going to do a reading for you guys, and this is going to be a karmic reading. So this is going to be divine masculine and karmic energy. Okay. Also keep in mind during the reading that even though this is a general reading, a lot of my readings are pretty close to personal, okay? So only take the messages as they personally resonate with you. Information for private and personal readings are down below each video in the description box. And yeah, if you'd like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. All right, so I'm going to start off with pulling the mutual energy between the karmic partner and divine masculine, okay? All right, so please keep in mind this reading could be pretty triggering. So if you don't want to hear a karmic reading, or if you think it's like negative or whatever, now's your opportunity to click off, okay? So let's go ahead and pull the mutual energy between the karmic partner and divine masculine. Spirit, please reveal to me the mutual energy between the karmic partner and divine masculine. All right, we have two that came out. We have the child I was meant to be. And then we have bride in a cage. Okay. So a child I was meant to be, and please remember this is mutual energy between them. I definitely feel like there's a blockage. This relationship is a blockage, okay, in the situation. I feel like there's a pathway that's been open to this karmic, and it's almost like the universe has reached out its hand to bring this karmic into a spiritual path, okay, but there's a lot of blockages. With bride in a cage, for this specific, I'm just hearing fireworks go off. For this specific situation, they definitely could be married, okay? With bride in a cage. So what this is telling me is that this karmic relationship, marriage, whatever it is, commitment is holding someone back here. All right, with the full moon here, this is illusion. So this karmic could be under a lot of illusions about what the marriage is. And then I'm seeing like the red lines, and it's reminding me of like the laser traps, okay? So it's almost like this relationship is full of karmic traps, okay? I feel like this is a karmic that ever since she was a very small child just wanted to get married, like it was something she dreamed about, hoped about, wanted. And I do feel like she's very focused on that aspect of the relationship, okay? Let's get some clarifiers for this situation here. Spirit, tell me about the child I was meant to be. Yeah, we got ascending. All right. So I definitely feel like for this masculine, I feel like they were very spiritual as a child, and they were thrown off of their spiritual path by this karmic relationship. And so now they're needing to get back on path, needing to ascend, okay? Let's clarify bride in a cage. Yeah. Devotion, being devoted to the wrong things is what I'm getting here. And I feel like for someone in this relationship, I feel like this karmic is restricting the freedom of this divine masculine, so he's not able to follow his path, okay? Complete with laser traps and all is what I'm seeing here. All right. With the candle here, I'm seeing twin flame energy. Okay. I definitely feel like for this reading, there is a twin flame involved in the divine masculine and a twin flame outside of the relationship. And I definitely feel like for the twin flames, you could have met while you were children, while you were young. All right. So let's go ahead and see this masculine's energy towards this karmic. Spirit, please show me the energy that this masculine has towards this karmic. Okay. It just jumped right out. And Spirit, please reveal to me the energy this karmic has towards this masculine. Okay. Let's see what we got here. For the karmic energy, the masculine energy, we got ice pick, premeditated, planning, calculated. So I definitely feel like for this masculine, I feel like they're very cold to this karmic, okay? Very, very distant. They have a need to kind of draw themselves back, pull themselves back. There's definitely a war going on inside this masculine. I feel like it was premeditated before they descended down onto this earth, okay? And it's almost like there's something inside them that always told them they were going to wake up at a certain time. So what I'm also seeing here is this masculine is making plans to move on with ascending and ice pick, wanting to move towards a more spiritual path, whatever was meant for him, okay? For the karmic energy towards the masculine, we got dragon, supernatural, powerful, strength. Okay, so now we have even more spell work coming in here. I feel like there's a karmic here that could be doing like some type of medieval spell work is what I'm feeling here. Using medieval dark medieval symbols, magic going back to that era is what I'm feeling here. So they could be invoking gods, goddesses, deities, things like that. Okay, this karmic is someone who I feel like has definitely devoted herself to the supernatural and the past, to the other side. Okay, she has done this, I feel like, to gain power, to gain strength, to gain supernatural power at that. This is a karmic that communicates with the other side, with dangerous deities, okay, is what I'm getting here. I also definitely feel like there's been some spell work here. I feel like this karmic was so focused on getting married, like that was in her thoughts, her dreams ever since she was a child. And I feel like this karmic got into the occult and dark magic while she was a child, and I'm seeing like 12, 13 years old. Okay, and I definitely feel like it's something that she had done for a while, and then I'm seeing her as a 21-year-old right here. I'm seeing her as a 21-year-old, and I'm seeing her do a ritual here in order to gain supernatural power, supernatural strength, in order to be able to conduct dark magic spells, okay? And there's a part of her that was imprisoned in this energy and doing this. I do feel like there was blood work. There was, and I'm seeing her prick her finger and put it to a candle. So I feel like there's been sacrifices, even blood magic being done here in order to gain supernatural powers. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a clarifier, or I'm sorry, get a clarifier for these energies. Sometimes these karmic energies start moving right through you, and it's just it just takes you back a little bit. All right, Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about this masculine's energy towards this karmic. And Spirit, please reveal to me more information about this karmic partner's energy towards this masculine. I feel like this karmic, for this reading, this karmic is actually has some supernatural power, really. She I feel like is strong supernaturally. Okay, so she does have supernatural strength. Um, uh, that has to do with dark magic, the occult, is what I'm seeing here. All right, for this masculine, he's starting to awaken to this karmic's behavior. Okay, I feel like this karmic has started acting very strangely here recently. Started moving into a new direction, being interested in things she's not usually interested in. And this masculine is starting to wake up to it, starting to wake up to who this karmic truly is. Okay. There's plans that this masculine had for himself, I feel like, that he's just let go of, just given up for this karmic, okay? And he's starting to almost wake up. It's like he was in a trance, in a sleep, in a daze for the whole time he was with this karmic. And now he's finally starting to wake up and say, what am I doing? What do I have going for myself? Right? This is not who I was meant to be. And so they're making plans here. Okay. So let's see the thoughts this masculine has towards the karmic. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the thoughts this masculine has towards this karmic partner. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me what are the emotions this masculine has towards this karmic partner. Spirit, please reveal to me what are the actions this masculine wishes to take towards this karmic partner. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the thoughts this karmic partner has towards this masculine. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the emotions this karmic partner has towards this masculine. Okay, that's too many. That was literally a whole stack. Emotion, spirit, okay. So we have two that wanted to come out here. And Spirit, please reveal to me the actions this karmic wishes to take towards her masculine. I'm also seeing a karmic with very long, dark hair. I feel like this karmic wears scarves over her head or wears some type of tie over her head is what I'm seeing. And then she lets her hair like kind of hang loosely. This could be like a bandana, a scarf. I feel like she wears it like that a lot is what I'm seeing here. She also likes to wear dresses. She really is always wearing a dress is what I'm seeing. And I feel like sometimes people could even talk about her for her dresses being too short at times. So what I'm seeing is that her dresses are either really long or really short. I don't know why they're telling me that, but that's what they're telling me. For the thoughts this masculine has towards the karmic, we have funeral parlor, paying respects, mourning, goodbye. So they're literally making plans to leave. They definitely think that this relationship is over. There is nothing left to revive. They feel like what's left here and now they're just paying respects to the relationship. Okay. But also mourning what they've lost on this journey with this karmic, because I feel they've lost a lot of themselves. Okay. They lost the person who they were supposed to be, and so they're mourning that part of themselves that they've lost as well. Okay. This is what's making them realize they need to walk away. They need to say goodbye because there's literally nothing left here. It's dead, gone. It's been gone for a long time. Okay. This masculine has thought about this often as well. About leaving, about making this decision, thinking about how the relationship is not there anymore, wanting a new beginning. Spirit, tell me more about the thoughts this masculine has towards this karmic. Hollow. Okay. So I feel like this masculine wears a poker face around this karmic. It's very, very strategic. What is left here of the relationship is just done out of respect for there being a commitment there. So this masculine, what I'm seeing, doesn't want to be disrespectful in the way, oh, sorry, in the way that he leaves the situation. And the commitment, okay? But this is recognizing there's nothing there. And he's saying, I don't think about this karmic. I don't show her what I'm feeling. Nothing. There's nothing here. It's gone. Okay. He also feels very, very hollow. He also feels like there's nothing that they actually have in common. They don't have any of the same interest, is what I'm getting here. None at all. Okay. So there's really just nothing to even talk about with this karmic, is what I'm seeing here. This karmic is also very clingy at times. This masculine definitely feels like he's being suffocated a lot of the times, like he just wants to leave the situation. I feel like, I don't know why, but I'm seeing the karmic's hands around this masculine's shoulders or neck. So I definitely feel like they could have even gotten physical a few times here. And this karmic partner, I feel like, did attack the masculine. She could have even put her hands around his neck, something like that is what I'm getting here. And I feel like that's the moment this masculine knew it was over. It was done. There is no coming back from that. All right, let's get another clarifier. Spirit, tell me more about these thoughts this masculine has towards this karmic. Okay, we have soulmate. So there could be a soulmate here in the situation that has made this masculine wake up to what a real relationship truly is. But I also feel like here, this is a karmic soulmate. This is somebody brought to this masculine for him to learn a lesson. Okay, this is also saying, I can't believe I thought this person was my soulmate. How could I not have seen? How could I have been so hollow to believe that? How could this person be my soulmate if they hurt me, is what he's saying here. Okay. Very controlling. And what I'm seeing here, this karmic wants to know what this masculine is doing at every single moment of the day, every single minute, every single moment. Okay. Let's see how this masculine is feeling towards this karmic. We got apocalypse, ruin, decay, destruction. All right, so what was once there is not there anymore. It's gone. It's ruined. There is no bringing it back. What's happened has happened. It is what it is. So his heart, his emotions he has for this karmic in complete ruin, and it's been dead and gone for a long time. So at this point, it's just, like it says, decaying. So it's just staying in a very negative situation that's stagnating and decaying, and it's just making him feel so suffocated. It's making him feel like he can't even breathe the air that's around him, right? Like the very air that he shares with this karmic is toxic. Okay, so there's a very, very deep-seated need to escape here. Spirit, tell me more about these emotions this masculine has for this karmic. Look at that. Demon, beast, hellion, tormentor. I feel like this karmic could very well be a very narcissistic energy. Okay. I also feel like there is a demonic entity here with this karmic, okay? And I definitely feel like it's been with this karmic since about 12, 13 years old is what I'm getting here, okay? I'm also getting this karmic has a certain behavior of like crazy making, like picking and poking and prodding at someone until they like lose their shit is what I'm getting here. But yes, he feels tormented by this karmic, okay? And the emotions that he has in his heart, what's been destructed, how he's been abused, all of that. It's like this has been emotional torment, this karmic relationship, this destruction of what was, okay? It's been torment. It's been hell on his heart. So what this masculine thought was his soulmate turned out to be a demon. And I do feel like there is an entity attached to this karmic. This entity takes over more and more every single day. I'm also getting this masculine has gotten a glimpse of this demon, has seen this entity in its true form through this karmic. I feel like this could have happened in the middle of the night. This could have happened while this karmic was attacking him. It could have happened while he was sleeping, but what I'm really feeling here is that it happened while this karmic was attacking him. He saw the true face of what's under there, and it wasn't pretty. Okay. All right, Spirit, tell me more about the emotions this masculine has for this karmic. We got barrier and admired, okay? So first of all, he feels like this karmic has put up a barrier to his own self-love, a barrier to those things in his self that he used to find that he was so proud of, that he loved so much. He also feels like this karmic's a barrier to his one true love, his soulmate he truly admires here, okay? He's also realizing how much he does not want to be with this karmic. This karmic he's seeing as a demon, as a beast, as a tormentor. He's seeing his life with this karmic decaying into ruins, getting worse and worse and worse. The negativity consuming his soul here. And I need to run, escape. For the actions he wishes to take towards this karmic, we have dummy, skill, talent, controlled. All right. So again, there's that strategic energy. He thinks this karmic is dumb. Really, he does. He actually doesn't see how talented, how skilled this karmic actually is in her spell work. But what I'm seeing here is he's trying to control the situation. He's trying to leave the situation very strategically, making plans, okay, to move on. Spirit, tell me more about the actions this masculine wishes to take towards this karmic. This masculine believes he's completely in control of his situation, but what I'm seeing is something very different. Yep, letting go and appreciation. Okay, so yes, slowly by slowly letting go. Okay. He thinks he has complete control. He thinks that he's got on his poker face that this karmic can't read him. That's what he's thinking here. Let's get another clarifier for his actions he wants to take. And I feel like he wants to slowly third party. So there's definitely a third party situation going on here. He feels like this karmic is keeping a barrier up from the person he truly admires, truly appreciates, this third party. This third party is his light at the end of the rainbow. Okay, I truly feel like this third party person, it could be a twin flame, is shown this masculine appreciation and support to be able to let go of this karmic. Okay, so there's a definite awakening here when this third party came into the scene within meeting, and then this masculine very slowly started seeing this demon within this karmic, and he actually did see that true form once. He got a glimpse of it, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. Okay, and I'm seeing him like blink, like, did I really just see that? Right? So yeah. Let's get one big clarifier for this masculine's energy towards this karmic. fearful. So he feels afraid somewhere deep down in there. Something is telling him, you don't have control, masculine. You don't. Okay. There's also a deep-seated fear here, unconsciously. I don't think this masculine even sees it, knows it, recognizes it, because it's that spell work, it's that entity, it's the demon. And look at him seeing through the hole, seeing through the wall, seeing the true entity behind the karmic's wall. And it put him in a state of fear. He was afraid. Seeing the thing that's controlling this karmic. And this masculine's very grateful he was able to get a glimpse of it. Okay. There's a fearful curiosity about this, though. He could be researching the occult, demons, things like that because of it. That's why. But yes, and a lot of fear. Okay. So let's see what this karmic partner is thinking about this masculine. Costumes, disguise, trickery, conceal. So this karmic has been doing spell work for quite some time. She's definitely a witch, definitely a dark witch. And she feels like she's in complete control, and she feels like what she is putting forth. I feel like this karmic also does beauty spells. She definitely does beauty spells, and she's done them on this masculine for him to perceive her more attractive than what she truly is. She's also trying to conceal this dark energy within her, putting on a disguise, using those beauty spells and trickery and sorcery, okay? This karmic is also feeling like, okay, he's starting to catch on to me. I let something slip. I let my true colors show. Now I need a new disguise. Now I need to come up with something else. That's what she's thinking. Okay, Spirit, tell me more about the thoughts this karmic partner has towards this masculine. And limbo, look at that. So she's undecided on who to be. This karmic is trying to find somebody to be, a disguise, a costume, someone to conceal herself, conceal that demon within her. Spirit, tell me more about the thoughts. Okay. Dark night of the soul. Look at that. This entity is a very dark demon. Okay. Very, very dark demon. And it's in the darkest depths of this karmic soul. All right, it's got to hold very tightly. Okay, Spirit, let's take a look at the emotions this karmic has towards this masculine. This is a very, very dark, evil karmic who is schooled in the occultism. She is not a good witch. She's never claimed to be a good witch. This is a karmic, I feel like the only time she's ever wore white is on her wedding day, is what I'm feeling here. But this is going to be her new disguise. A new disguise of the white witch is what she's going to perceive. She wants other people to perceive her as that. That's going to be her new disguise. That's what she's decided. I'm going to be the white witch now. I'm a dark witch, but I'm going to use the disguise as a white witch, okay? Very old school, esoteric teachings is what she's following, the Hermetic law. Not the Hermetic law, like the law of the universe, but the kind of look this way, look that way, so you don't see what I'm doing, that type of thing. Okay, for the emotions, this karmic has towards her masculine arachnophobia, terror, panic, backing out. So that she knows this masculine has gotten a glimpse of what's truly inside of her, gotten a glimpse of her true self, and there's terror, there's panic. She has to back out of this dark energy. She needs him to perceive her as light, as whole, as what's the word? Hopeful. A light worker. So this karmic could be coming to the decision that she's going to parade around as a light worker now. All right? Knowing in her soul, it's dark. Very, very dark. And it's only a disguise here. We have body snatchers. Oh my gosh, it cannot be more clear. Body snatchers, aliens, abduction, overpowered. This demon is slowly taking over this karmic. She's even surprised at how quickly it's happening. Okay. At times she gets a little bit fearful. At times there's things that comes out of her mouth that she doesn't even remember saying. This karmic sometimes blacks out, says things, does things, and I feel like when she attacked this masculine, it was a blackout. She didn't realize she did it. It was this demon. It was the demon taking over. Okay, this karmic is not as strong as she thought she was, and when it comes to this demonic entity, because it's been with her for so long, it's starting to take over. A lot of times this karmic feels held back in her communication and her own thoughts, unable to control them, unable to say the things she's thinking, what she wants to say. Because this entity has taken control. There are times this karmic has control, but in those times she's fearful. In those times she's worried about putting on a disguise, changing into someone else. Spirit, please reveal to me what is on the emotions, the heart of this karmic partner towards this masculine. Submerged, okay? Yeah, so it's like this karmic feels like she's just stuffed down in there, watching, okay? Watching from the inside out, having no control. She's in too deep. She's in over her head. Spirit, please reveal to me tell me more about these emotions this karmic has towards this masculine. Okay, we got balancing the scales, okay? So this is revenge, okay? This is karma coming in and balancing this out. This is her being in over her head because karma stepped in and says, you can't handle this. You cannot handle this entity. What are you doing? It's time for karma. Okay. Justice. So this karmic is literally receiving her karma for all the black magic she's been doing since she was 12 or 13. It started off as a small fascination and it's turned into blood magic here. For the action she wants to take towards her masculine, look at that monster bride, companion, life partner, mate. That's what this karmic always wanted, to be married. She didn't care how she got there. She didn't care. Right? She doesn't care who. She just wants to be a bride. But this demon, this entity has taken over and she's become a monster bride. Okay, it's not even her anymore. It's this new thing. Okay, it's that entity inside of her. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the actions this karmic wishes to take towards this masculine. And what this is telling me is that she's not going to stop. She will stop at nothing to accomplish her goals. She will stop at nothing to be the life partner of this masculine. Okay? And again, I'm seeing the all white, trying to pretend that she's found the light, and she has not. It's a disguise. Spirit, tell me more about the actions this karmic wishes to take towards this masculine. Look! Afflicted. The darkness is running through her veins, and there's nothing that she can do to stop it. It's overpowering her very soul. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more about the actions she wishes to take. And she's going to continue this spell work, and it's going to continue to backfire. Okay, it's going to backfire because she's imposing on others' free will, and you cannot do that. You cannot. So slowly, all she's doing is taking away her own free will. It's slowly eating away at her very soul, her very will, everything that she is. It's taking. That's why she feels the need to be someone else all the time, to find a new disguise, because this entity is always taking her soul, taking her energy. Okay, she's desperate. She is desperate to get that back, but she's not going to be receiving it back because she won't stop with this black magic. So let's get another card to, and look, duality was flipped over. What I tell you guys about that teachings she's following. I feel like, okay, I ran across this like not too long ago. And I quite often listen to the Tablets of Thoth, and I noticed on YouTube, okay, I can't remember exactly the channel name, but it was like the Hermetic Teachings of Thoth, and we're going to read you the Emerald Tablets, you know. So I clicked on it, and what I was listening to was not the Emerald Tablets, okay? It was some really weird, like, distorted view on it, on Thoth's teaching, and it was really, really creepy, and it was like, that's what this is reminding me of. It was a complete distorted view, okay, of the teachings, and it was disgusting, and I could only listen to it for a few minutes, to be honest with you. Spirit, please reveal to me a big clarifier for this karmic's energy towards this masculine. Okay, we got the masculine side. I feel like this entity that is taking over her is also masculine. Okay, so I feel like this karmic is slowly becoming more and more masculine, while her soul, her spirit wants to be feminine, wants to be a bride, but she's becoming more and more masculine is what I'm getting here as well. And again, with the masculine side, this is fighting to take control. She's having a really hard time doing that, okay, and being overpowered. So let's go ahead and see the outcome here within the next 6 weeks, what we have going on here. And for anyone who is battling with this dark attacks, this dark magic, because it is going around right now, there's only one thing that you can do. There's only one thing you can do to combat it. And it's the one thing this karmic won't do. And do you know what it is? It's to surrender. It's to completely surrender to the higher power, to the light. Surrender your heart, your soul, your expectations, your fears, all of it. Completely give it all over, all of it to the light. And you will be divinely protected. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me the outcome between this particular karmic partner and this masculine within the next 6 weeks. We got ghouls, gateway, portal, dimensions, the other side. Hellhound, hunter, prey, traveler. Okay, so within the next 6 weeks, this masculine's going to make it out of the situation. He's going to get to the other side. Okay, but this karmic will be hunting him. She's going to be on the lookout. She's going to be following him. She's going to be hounding him. Okay, so that's what's going to happen here. So he is going to escape the situation, but it's going to be far from over. All right, and that's his own karmic lesson he has to deal with. And part of this masculine's karmic lesson has a lot to do with fear. Okay, a lot. Overcoming fear, giving control to the higher power to combat the fear, the darkness, all of that. That's part of this masculine's, what he has to learn. And nobody can teach you that, you know, it's something you have to just experience for yourself, okay? So that's what I have here, and I hope that it helped somebody out there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here with me. And again, information for personal and private readings are down below each video. And if you'd like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below. And again, all the information's down there in the description box, you guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.